What's up guys, welcome to another Scratch tutorial. This is part 1 on how to make a brick game in Scratch, and in this video we'll just be looking at how to make the player and the bricks. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Alright. Alright, so I made a new project. I'm going to call this Brick Game. And I'm going to delete the cat, and I'm going to create a brand new sprite, which I will call Player. And I'm going to make a box like that. And let's put no outline and make it the color black. Alright, we want this to be on the bottom of the screen right here. Let's drag a green flag. And we want this to go in the center, but on the bottom. So it's in the middle, but it's still on the bottom. Alright, so next we're going to drag a forever loop. And we want this to follow our mouse. So let's go to sensing and drag a mouse X. And then let's go back to motion and drag a set X. So we're going to set X to mouse X, and as you can see, we have the player following our mouse. Alright, so next we're going to create the bricks, and the bricks are easy to create. So I'm going to duplicate the player, and let's get rid of all this code. And I'm going to make this red, so you don't get confused of which one's the player and which ones are the bricks. So let's call these bricks. Alright, so how this is going to work is going to go on the top and it's going to move, create a clone, move, create clone, move, create clone. So that's how you make one row. So I'm going to do that. So let's go to control and drag a repeat loop. But first we want this to go on the top, which is right here. And that's x negative 183, y 143. So repeat 10 times, or repeat 4 times. Let's move on. We're going to change x, and we're going to change by the width. The width right here is 77. So let's put 77, and let's add 5 to that. So that'll be 82. Alright, and then next, we're going to create a clone of myself. So as you can see, we create one row of bricks. So let's put a hide over here, and let's drag a when it starts to clone, and put a show over here. So now we don't have extra sprites. So now it's all 4. Alright, so I'm going to spend some time make sure this is in the center. So you can do that too. Alright, so now, as you can see, I made it into the center, and it's x negative 200 and y 143. So what we're going to do next is, once we create one row, we want to create several more rows. So we want the sprite, which will be right here, to move back to its original position, but move down, and then continue making the rows. So what we're going to do is put a repeat loop around this repeat loop, and we're going to do 4 again. And once it creates one row, it's going to go back to its original position. So let's go ahead and duplicate this. But the Y position will change. So let's go to motion and drag a Y position variable, and operators and drag a minus. So this will be Y position minus the height, which is 30. And plus 5, so it'll be 35. And then it's going to create a clone. Well, it's going to create a clone, and as you can see, we have several rows. Actually, I'm not going to create a clone, and then now we have several rows. Alright, I'm going to actually make another row of bricks, and now we have 5 rows of bricks. So that'll be 20 bricks in total. Alright, so next we want this to be a little bit quicker. Some of you guys might like it putting it one by one, but I want it to be fast and happen right before your eyes. So let's make a block, and we're going to call this Create Bricks. And make sure to click Run Without Screen Refresh, otherwise it'll just stay the same. So let's put that underneath over there, and let's drag the Create Bricks block right here. So as you can see, once we click the green flag, it just pops up immediately. But if we don't put Run Without Screen Refresh, it'll do it one by one. So that's why we put Run Without Screen Refresh, so that it becomes really quickly and it pops up. In the next video, we'll be looking at how to make the ball and how it will bounce on the bricks and on the sides. But anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Only a small percent of viewers who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. It's free and you always can change your mind later. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Scratch tutorial. Peace out.